It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. His throw incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now it's Jackson. Being chased out left. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number 1.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
On the handoff, it's DeMarcado. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, a run with Carter. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. The give is to DiMercato. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And this guy can be everywhere. Kyle Hamilton getting there to drop him for a loss.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. 1st down, Murray. He'll get this to DiMercato. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. Eluding the pressure right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 yards there on the scramble and a 1st down. For a second there, you looked down on the field. I almost thought I saw Kyler Murray in an Oklahoma jersey.
The colors are similar, though, right?
Yeah.
He is not just quick because he's every bit of that. He truly is fast. He's as fast as the fastest players in the NFL. And when he puts it all together, makes the proper read, you can see the defense's eyes grow wide because now they've got to deal with him downfield. He's hard to get down.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Running, DiMercato. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Amari DiMercato. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the 1st half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Jackson on 1st down. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. There he goes, left side. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
On the ground, it's DiMercado. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing now is Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. Moore, the man in motion. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He got 29 yards that time.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now they'll change things up. From the gun, Murray sliding out of the pocket. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Hey. Come on.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get him. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
It's Hill, complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He rifles, and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable two-score lead here in the third quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Now 2nd and 3. Jackson. This one into the hands of Aguilar. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Jackson on 1st down. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again is Jackson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner.
never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Cards are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's DiMercato, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles. At that time, a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though...
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Tucker with the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean,
there he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown, 65 yards. And the Cardinals use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he returns this to the 22. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Jackson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Across midfield. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Arizona Cardinals. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Now there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercato. And fights through one man. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A run, it's DiMercato. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Wilson snags it left side. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Murray looking to change the play here. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. And now they'll audible to something else. Murray going to fire one out wide. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cards will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Jamal Agnew now to return it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 2nd down and 3. On play action, Lawrence out to his left. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Here's Murray on the move to his left. He's got this downfield to McBride. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Cardinal. Trey McBride, 75 yards. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And to throw again is Lawrence. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st.
13, Lou. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Lawrence. Finding ETN here. Catching it on the out route. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. Here's Lawrence. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, 29 yards. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there is never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Third and 8.
Omaha.
Murray now to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now Lawrence on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. On 1st down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. Jones has it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And they'll run with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. And they will finally stop him, but a great It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And to the left side here, Wilson. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
On second down, here's Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. They'll try and run for it with Hill. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal from the 3. Hill. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. From the gun, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. B.J. Ojulari getting in there and dropping him.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them, only giving up.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here's a 2nd and 8. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Levis on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Levis looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Now a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Henry shoves him away. Oh, and now some space to operate. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 41 yards. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. He'll get this to DiMercado. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Murray changing the play. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. To the right side, and he's got more complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. And now an audible here into something else. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now they send a man in motion right. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. They begin with Henry. Lucky there just to avoid the safety. Able to fight through the tackle, but still backed up near the goal line. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Off the play fake, Levis. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 39 that time.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
More the motion man. On the handoff, it's DiMercado. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing now is Murray. And he rifles one incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Murray. And that will be incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Fourth down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. Prater's kick is good, and they get on the board trailing now 8-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you evolved.
Yeah.
You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline. Oh, some strong running. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals.
PS or Xbox? PS or Xbox? Who got next? LFRN_Bravo.
Let's go! 2-2. One. 1-1. Stop. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. Stop. 1-1. 2-2. One. 2-2. 2. Stop. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. Stop. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. Stop. 1-1. 2-2. 2-2. 1-1. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. Stop. 1-1. 1-1. 等会儿，这。1-1. 2-2. 6. 2-2. 1-1. Stop. 'Let's go. 1-1. 2. Go on, right? 1, 1. 2. 2, 2. Go on, right? 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 2. 1, 1. 2, 2. 1, 1. 2, 2. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 2, 2. 1, 1. 2, 2. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 2, 2. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. 1, 1. sit. 2, 2. 1, 1. 2, 2. 1, 1. Hey. Stop. 1, 1. Hey. 1, 1. Hey. Let's go. Stop. 1, 1. 1, 2-2. 1-1. 1-1. Going. 2-2. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 2. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. 2-2. 1-1. 1-1. sit. Go on it. On it. On. Let's go. 2-2. What? 2-2. What?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
And O'Connell now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Third and long. O'Connell now. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. O'Connell here on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Play fake, Murray. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they've got the first lead.
And that certainly changes the early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Murray now to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Murray now on first down. That's complete to Michael Wilson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
Here's Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals. Amari DiMercado, 55 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. On 2nd down, O'Connell. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Jacobs going to try the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, O'Connell. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jake. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, 44 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Can't we score?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. To throw is Murray. Steps away. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Go. Shoot.
Moore, the man in motion. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 10 more there and another first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. 2nd and 5. The give is to DiMercato. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Moore the motion man. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On the ground, it's DiMercato. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. And they'll run again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. Now from back at the 5. This is 3rd and goal. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Come on.
They're going for it. It's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Amari DiMercato with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw here, O'Connell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Here's O'Connell. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And he's brought down. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. Touchdown Raiders! Davante Adams, 42 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flushed out right. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point good by Prater. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Michael Mayer as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Carlson on for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Murray going to throw. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before half from Murray. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter. Fights through, now a crease. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. A run, it's DiMercato. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Malcolm Kuntz there on the tackle.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Man open left side is Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Murray. He'll get this to DiMercato. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A short one here, caught by McBride. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Murray looking to change the play here. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's DiMercato. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Right back to him on first down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And now they'll shift things around. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Running, DiMercato fights it, and he fights his way in, not giving up, and it's a Cardinal touchdown. Amari DiMercato, a 6-yard touchdown run, and the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Prater for the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. And they go play action here with O'Connell. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense. He comes up with the interception there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him and they mark him short. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They throw it out right complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Throwing on first down is Murray. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Now 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Murray sets to throw on fourth. Able to get this one to McBride. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 81 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. 2nd and 10. O'Connell now off the bootleg. Crossing route, and he's got his man. It's Renfro. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And some space here. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead, let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
They'll go for it. O'Connell. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Cards are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what? They're pretty familiar with each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other at camps, going through high school ball, recruiting, college games, all-star games, you name it. A lot more familiarity with each other.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. Murray to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
On the handoff, it's DiMercado. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. To throw is Murray. And that's caught inside the 35. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with first and goal from very short range.
Here now, second and goal. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. They'll run here on third and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So the Raiders are going to get the football first here in the overtime session as we are back underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going.
There he goes, right side. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 36-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. And he's going to try and do this himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And he's going to use his legs here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. He goes 24 yards on the touchdown run. So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in his career. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. First throw of overtime for Murray. Oh, and it's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So it's a win here for the Raiders. And it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground. And that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Right to the air is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
43, 57, color, 57.
Mahomes going to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Noah Gray, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Mahomes will throw for it. Rolling to his left. It's caught. And it's 8-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Moore, the motion man. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Murray changing the play. Second and 13. They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Moore, the man in motion. They'll run for the 1st time with Amari DiMercado. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the gun, Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Moore, the man in motion. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Moore, the motion man. They'll try and run for him. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
What?
Moore, the motion man. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Flush to his right. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Moore, the man in motion. The give is to DeMercado. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray. Out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Amari DeMercado from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have come back to make it a 2-point game. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Yellow. 15. Attack, attack. Hey, rip lift. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. Yellow.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Forced out to his left. .150 left to go in the second quarter. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Yellow.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Hey, yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. On the move to his left. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. An 11-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Steps away to his left. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride. 33 yards. And the Cards get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles, they got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Yellow, yellow.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. He may go. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3, and take some momentum into the locker room. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Attack, attack!
Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I don't need to. I don't need to. Hey, rip blitz, rip blitz. 15, 15. Return.
Mahomes now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Murray now rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Moore the motion man. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Being chased out left. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the 3rd part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, Create an advantage, make a big play. It often leads to victory.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
On first down, Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's brought down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Steps away. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Moore, the motion man. On the ground, it's DiMercano. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Right back to him on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Moore, the man in motion. Escaping the pressure right. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 2. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Amari DiMercato, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Yellow.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now here's Mahomes. Screen play, McKinnon. He's across midfield and finally taken down at the 44-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Easy. Hey, 15. Come back.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here at their own.